So you've never been very intrusive about my exes, which I appreciate. But since Dexter decided to show up out of the blue and we've been together about a year now, I figured it might be a good idea to run over the roster real quick. I guess it all started with my high school boyfriend, Alex. He was so deviant that they did this experiment on him in prison, and then he got all gaggy every time he heard Beethoven. It was a whole thing. Oh, no, don't worry, he's fine now. Then of course there was Dexter, part one. Then it was Joe in my grad school years. He was really nice actually, except he got really judgmental when I called him babe. But I will say that whenever I needed him, he was right there, Joey on the spot, which was kind of the problem actually. He was like always around, like including in places that he shouldn't be. Then Dexter showed back up, so that was the end of that. Then I had a little bit of a finance hoe phase, which is when I met Patrick. Not proud of that one, he was the worst. Interesting in bed though, a lot of mirror work. He would kill for your lifestyle, or maybe he wouldn't actually, because to this day I am unclear as to whether or not he ever committed any crimes. Then it was Dexter part 3. Then I spent some time in Europe and had a fling with this hot Irish dude named Paul, which was fun until I found out he was married with a kid and also was unaliving a bunch of innocent women. You know, most serial killers are real creeps. So then I was like, you know what, dudes are over, and that is when I started seeing Villanelle. She was she was crazy. A lot of fun though, but I was never really her main focus. Yeah, but with you and Will, I knew what I was getting into. So then I moved to England and I started hanging out with this model who introduced me to her boyfriend's soccer coach, who was a super nice dude, and I was like, hey, maybe I'm finally breaking the cycle. Smart, funny, not committing felonies, but it actually got unexpectedly dark. He was going through a divorce and I just don't think he was ready to get into anything serious, so back to the States I went, and you can probably guess, yeah, Dexter 4.0. So I think that at least covers the major relationships. I know I'm like a manic pixie dream girl for serial killers, a manic pixie scream girl, if you will. Oh, series idea. Needless to say, I am very happy with where I ended up. Wait, was Bedelia ever a cop in Ireland?